You are the first of your world to be looking at our solar system, the Astron. This is our planet, Astron Delta.
At the top.
Beyond the outer limits of human adventure, beyond the barrier of human credibility, fighting the unknown forces and secret terrors science couldn't predict.
There's a monstrous thing aboard this station from the moon. That's what killed Weber.
What kind of a monstrous thing?
Look this way, Doctor. You will understand. Here, Doctor. You are the first of your world to be looking at our solar system, the Astron. This is our planet, Astron Delta.
At the top.
Beyond the outer limits of human adventure, beyond the barrier of human credibility.
Feed that cat! Feed that cat! Feed that cat! Feed that cat!
Give him the food! Please!
What kind of a monstrous thing?
Look this way, Doctor. You will understand. Here, Doctor. You are the first of your world to be looking at our solar system, the Astron. This is our planet, Astron Delta.
outer limits of human adventure, beyond the barrier of human credibility, fighting the unknown forces and secret terrors science couldn't predict.
There's a monstrous thing aboard this station from the moon. That's what killed Weber.
What kind of a monstrous thing?
Look this way, Doctor. You will understand. Here, Doctor. You are the first of your world to be looking at our solar system, the Astron. This is our planet, Astron Delta.
At the top.
Hello, everybody. How are you doing? Sorry for the late start. I had to do some stuff before I was ready to stream tonight, and then I had to use the bathroom, and then I realized I forgot to start the live, so I had to come back in and start it late. So yeah, anyway, but we're here now. How are you all doing? It's Tuesday, 7 p.m., and you know what that means. It is time for some Spectre Vision. Bad taste, I see that you're sick, dude. Yeah, I was sick for like 2 weeks with the flu, and I'm still getting over. I still have this cough, this dry cough that has been lingering. So I got sick. Let's see, I gotta pull up a calendar. I first started feeling sick like on the 17th, and was sick into right before Christmas, and I started feeling better. But I still have had this cough for like 2 weeks now. It's awful. You must have caught it from me over the Discord. I know, man. It's been no joke. It's actually the influenza that's been going around, and it's been kicking everybody's ass. Everybody at my office has been getting sick, and it's been kind of debilitating. And I don't know about you, but for me, it started. I didn't have a fever, which was the strange thing. I didn't have the fever, but I had really, really, really bad congestion and just extreme fatigue for the first like few days, for the first week, really. And then after that, a bad wet cough came in that was just keeping me up all night. Like I could not sleep. Like I was just sitting there laying in bed, struggling to breathe because I was just coughing my guts out. Hey, Panda, what's up? A fever for more cowbell? Exactly. Yeah, it was no joke. And now my cough has just been a dry cough, and I feel like I'm not coughing anything up. It's just like a dry cough of, I don't know, just maybe just irritation caused from being sick. But yeah, it's been bad. Nate, thank you so much, 51 months. Oh, and Ghost, I saw that you subbed too. Let me feed the cats real quick. Let me see if I can get Arch to come here. Listen up for the crunch.
Feed that cat! Feed that cat!
And that taste!
Feed that cat!
Give him the food!
He's in the other room. Here he comes. Get in your spot. You get 3. Here's another one. Good boy. Why don't you relax right there? Hang out. Thank you guys for those subs. You are freaking awesome. Crunch party, exactly. Yeah, I don't know where Moira is. She has not been liking the treats lately. She hasn't been about the treat life. I don't know why. She's just been kind of picky lately. She's becoming a picky woman. A little picky woman. Show me the crunch. All right. Okay. Yes. What are we doing? Oh, we're playing some Pokemon TCG live. Let me go ahead and open up the battle queue. If anybody would like to play, exclamation battle in the chat, and you will be added to the battle queue. Move this over here real quick. So yeah, and then like halfway through the stream, we'll switch things over again, and we'll do some pack reps because I got a little stack of packs here that I got from a local tournament. So I took my Conkeldurr deck to locals on Sunday and ended up coming in second. So that was pretty good. I won 2, lost 1, and tied 1. So came in second place from that. But yeah, I've got some Phantasmal Flames. I have a Paradox Rift and then a prize pack. So we'll open these up and see what we get. I'll be around in probably about an hour or so from here. You should get Boke treats. My cats go insane for... What are those? Boke treats, huh? All right, Fire King, I see that you are in the battle queue. Let me go ahead and add you up right now. Let's do it. You are first up for the battle. I'll use the deck that I played on Sunday. So today's question of the day is, what is your New Year's resolution, and did you accomplish your resolution from last year? I don't even know if it's like botch, like, bocce, like bocce ball? Bokeh? Ooh, there's a Ninetales? I want that. Ah, I don't have a great ball. I wish it would just throw whatever ball is the best ball for that Pokemon. That doesn't work, Nate. That doesn't work. All right, Fire King. Let me see. I don't see you online yet. And then once you throw a ball, you can't like change it. So like if I wanted to change it to an Ultra Ball, I don't have that option. So for your question today, you says, I have 4 boxes of Fantasy Adventure miniatures. And this year's resolution is to finish painting at least one of the boxes. If I made a resolution last year, I've forgotten it. Same. Dude, painting, that's got to be such like a zen kind of hobby. All right, we got no timers mode. Sweet. I'm actually going to talk a little softer so I don't irritate my cough more. So Panda says, for the question of the day, I didn't have one last year. I'm going for a year off drinking to let my brain recover from the stroke I had. Oh, definitely then don't drink. Not because I drink a ton anyways, but the outcomes are really unpredictable right now. I blacked out recently from half a drink, and that was a little too crazy for me. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's not good at all. Goodness, I hope you're doing okay, dude. It's chill as fuck. I love it. Oh, I just got word today that they're going to be opening a new game store in our town, on the other side of town, and I'm interested to see what's going to happen with that, because like, is it going to create competition with our local game store that we're always going to? Which, don't get me wrong, I love them, but I think sometimes I don't enjoy playing there because it gets a little dirty. And they put us in the back room sometimes, and it's like dark back there, and it's just kind of, it's not a comfortable place to be sometimes. It's a little cramped and cluttered and, you know, kind of messy. Yeah, so I don't like drinking enough to want to play health roulette like that. Yeah, definitely don't. We love them, but good. I quit drinking about 3 years ago, and while social gatherings require some adjustment, you won't miss it too much once you get used to it. You know, Molly has been getting these, what are they called? They're like mocktail or zero alcohol drinks. They're actually kind of cool. And those at least give you something to satisfy the social aspect of it, because I feel like maybe sometimes that's the hardest thing to get over, is like going to a party or something, and normally you'd have a drink in your hand. It's like, what do I do with my hands now? So, you know, you have something that you can sip on that looks like a beer or that looks like a drink, and nobody ever questions it, and you're just kind of, you get past that social stigma of it. I was sober for 12 years by choice. I had no issues with taking or leaving, and honestly, it's never stopped me from going to bars with friends. I just still go with everyone and drink a soda. And DD, see, that's awesome. You know what, though? Some of our local bars and stuff and breweries, they've started offering like craft mocktail menus. And so it's basically you're getting like a handmade cocktail that has no alcohol in it. The problem is they charge just as much as for those as they would a real cocktail, like something with alcohol. And I feel like that's a little unethical. All right, here we go. We already got our setup here. Put this up here. We're gonna rare candy. Throw the poison. The only hurdle I have yet to overcome is dancing. I still cannot dance while sober to save my life, but I can live with that. Yeah, I am not much of a dancer either. I can't dance when I'm drunk, so I don't... There's no difference for me. I have never had an issue with the social stigma. I don't even need a drink to have a good time. Also, I'm 41, so at this point, my types of... the types of things my friends do for fun is pretty different than going out just to drink. Yeah, absolutely. In fact, I absolutely despise clubs or anywhere where it's so damn loud that you can't have a conversation with somebody. Because that's what I want to do when I go out with friends. I want to converse. I want to talk. If it's too damn loud, because they're just like thumping music, then like I get it. People are like having a fun with that, but I'm not. That's not a fun time for me. So playing this deck in real life, there's a ton of shuffling going on, and there was a couple like turns that I was doing where I had to end up shuffling like 6 times in one turn, and then asking my opponent to cut every time. We play D&D or just go to someone's house to chat, or we watch roller derby or go to a drag show or brunch. See, that's freaking awesome. In fact, we're doing a Poke Night this Saturday, so at my house, so I'm excited for that. Those are the things I like doing. What is your D&D character, Panda? I'm curious to know what it is. I love board game night. It makes me really happy. Lana, let's go to a drag show. Hey, what up, Izzy? How you doing? How's your vacation? Are you texting me from where are you? Where are you right now? You're in Ireland still? I saw that you had sent pictures of dox yourself of the Aurora Borealis. Aurora Borealis. That actually reminds me of a drag name. So Zach, Izzy, and myself have a secret group chat where we send each other drag names that we come up with, funny drag names. And I came up with one that was called Aurora Borealis, which, so you come out to the song Not Gonna Write You a Love Song by Sarah Bareilles, but there's also a really elaborate light and laser show. So Aurora Borealis, that was one of the ones I came up with. Oof, that hit hard. I've been thinking of you all nonstop. Oh dude, I just got that card today. It is super cute. Question today, if there's a resolution, I think it's just to get stronger. Maybe physically, but definitely emotionally. Also get more tattoos. I feel like that's always a good resolution. Get more tattoos. That let's see, what can I do here? Okay, let's Hilda. And let's hope we get another rare candy up. Sorry to double disappoint. But not to be the code. Oh, you're in Iceland. My bad. Not Ireland. You're in Iceland. Sorry. I get those mixed up. It's 2 a.m. there? Jeez, dude, go to sleep. It is 7:22 here. Agreed. Is delightful card. Sorry, we haven't sent out any. Yes, well, now I have your return address, so a letter bomb is in the mail. Crazy what one letter will do to a plane ticket. That's true, right? It's only one letter difference. Okay. What can I do here? Let's get another guy down. Swap out that gravity mountain. And then I guess we can attack. My friend just went to Iceland. She went snorkeling between the tectonic plates, and it's the only place in the world you can do that. Oh, awesome. Between the plates? Cool. Does the water flow in different directions depending on what side of the plates you're on? Headline, Twitch streamer admits to being Unabomber copycat live on stream. Oh no! They're gonna come after me now. Yeah, I'm excited for this new card shop to open up in our town. I'm really excited to see what it's going to be like. From the picture, it's kind of a chain. They have some up north. In fact, Izzy, they have one in your town, but they're opening one here in our town. And from the pictures and stuff, it looks really nice and really well kept and organized and comfortable and well lit. So that might be cool. And they said that they're hoping to have it open by Valentine's Day. No, the plates aren't currently moving, so it's just normal ocean. But it's cool that you can even do that. Oh. Yes. Ghost, tell Nate about it. It's over by where you guys live. We have Pokestop vending machines in every grocery store in the city. Ah, man. I did... So on the Pokemon website, you can look for the, like, closest vending machine. And... I did it once, and I think the closest one is like, I want to say like 1,500 miles from our town. We got a new one by our house. I wonder if that's the one I've been wanting to go. You should, dude. Check it out. Let me know how it is. Oh man, Fire King, we were going blow for blow here. This is actually kind of funny. But I need to do some recovery. And I need to play a little smarter here, because I'm going to run out of Pokemons pretty quick. So let's Sacred Ash. Get these guys back in the deck. It was alright. I saw family for a day. Saw Nate's family for a couple of days. Worked in between the usual. Nate got us an espresso machine. Ooh! It's that U-espresso. I don't know if you're a Sabrina Carpenter fan, but if you are, you will get that reference. I found a tiny espresso machine a few years ago for $8 at Goodwill, and I haven't bought a coffee since. Hell yeah. I kind of want one of those. I would love lattes. I normally drink lattes whenever I'm ordering coffee. That's usually my go-to. I get an iced vanilla latte. Oh, dang it. I can't evolve that one yet. Damn. Oh, that was a misplay. Okay. Hopefully that doesn't come and bite me in the ass. You know, what's funny is that cloth is very similar to how this Conkeldurr works. Because it does 160 more, so 190 total is what that would do, right? But then with the Binding Mochi, which should be enough to one-shot most of like the Mega Lopunny or Mega Kangaskhan decks. I guess so. I make maple brown sugar lattes every morning. That sounds amazing. If it wouldn't keep me up late, I would drink a coffee right now. But I'm very like caffeine sensitive. If I have a rule that I don't drink caffeine after 5 p.m. because it will keep me up late. My ex-girlfriend was a barista and taught me how to properly do it too. Ooh, Ghost was a barista too. All you need is a solid trainer. Sure, decaf, but with all the stuff that I put in it, it would be like sugar, and the sugar would probably not be good either. My doctor gave me that 5p advice when I was in my late 20s. My barista days are paying off. I'm training Nate how to steam milk. Hell yeah. How do you do it? What's your technique? Ah, the Ursaluna. Well done. I have an Ursaluna in this deck, but I have not seen it yet, so he's probably in my prizes, which is not good. We'll hit you with the 0/6s. Thin that deck out a little bit. Ooh, we got a Shuppet in the chat. The new Pokemon card set that's going to be coming out soon is going to feature what's his name? He's the Tyrannosaurus Pokemon. It's like Tyranidraur. What's his name? Ghost, you know. But apparently, I didn't know this, he's had the fewest printings of Pokemon cards out of like any Pokemon. And and so they're gonna feature him, and then the Aurorus too. Aurorus? Is it Aurorus? Tyrantrum. There you go. That's the one. Yeah, so that they're gonna bring him back, and I think he's only had ever like 3 cards printed in all of the existence of Pokemon cards. There's only ever been 3 of them. Hey, Izzy caught the Shuppet. Let's go. That Ursaluna was a very risky move, being that I'm a fighting deck, because he's got the fighting weakness. So with this, what is the move then? I don't know. Well done. I had designed a shirt through our merch store, and I ordered a print of it on November 16th, and it said it would be delivered by the end of November, and I still have not received it, and the order still says in production. And I reached out to the company today, and I was like, what the fuck? I ordered this 2 months ago. Why has it not shipped yet? And the way that Teespring works is they basically outsource their production to other companies. And the guy's like, sorry, we've been having a trouble with our manufacturer for t-shirts. And we don't know the status of your order, and we won't know until they update it, but we are looking into it. We've had a problem with this vendor. And I'm like, well, can you tell me when you guys are going to resolve it? Because that makes me not want to have any merch listed if people are going to be able to order stuff and then never get it. Like months later, people would think that I'm scamming them. GG's, Fire King. We were going blow for blow there for a while. Aurorus and Dragonite, my heart is so happy. I had the exact same experience with that Spectrovision hat. They had a problem and legit never reached... Did you ever get your hat? Or did they give you a refund? Okay, you got the hat. Yeah, so depending on the items that they offer, they go to different vendors, and that's always... I think that's the problem there, is because they don't have any oversight over the companies that they contract with. There's no telling. We finally filled out my daughter's 3-card display of her graded cards. Oh, hell yeah. Put a picture of it in the Pokemon Discord channel. I'm going to be right back. I got to go blow my nose, and I'm going to take some throat spray. Okay, I'm back. What did I miss? You wear it to Pokemon? Oh, you don't have to do that. BRB ad. Okay. The scamming goes so deep. I bet the cat is really just AI. Oh, it really is. It really is. Invita. Also, how you doing? All right. Who's next in the Pokemon queue? In the battle queue? Exclamation battle in the chat will get you added to the battle queue. I got her the Sylveon VMAX from Evolving Skies. Oh, I know which one you're talking about. She already has the Leafeon VMAX and Evolving Skies in her 9.5 Moonbreon. Dang. That Moonbreon. What is a 9.5 worth? Let me see. 9.5 grade Moonbreon. Let's see. According to price charting, 9.5 is $1,973. 2 sales a week. $1,973. That is crazy. I've never sent a card to get graded. All right, since there's no one in the battle queue, let me do a ranked match real quick. I'm still trying to get to the top to Master Ball ranking in this. Chef's Kiss, the 3 witchiest evolutions. Yeah, it's definitely gone up. But you know what? The Pokemon market is so volatile. Like, I don't know. Like, riding that wave is crazy. Like, remember that was it the Groudon that I pulled like when I first started doing pack rips? That one went as high as $120 for that card ungraded, and now let me see, I'll show you what it is right now. Now it's gone down in price to $70. So when in a matter of like a year, that's how much it's changed. It almost doubled in price, or halved in price. All 3 are graded. It's a graded display for 3. Oh, so it's like a special kind of holder for them. So this is my competition deck. This is my Crustle. And I know that people fucking hate it, but you know what? I'm using it. It's a good deck, it's pretty consistent, and it's very anti-meta deck. The only thing that I found that beats it pretty consistently is the Ethan's Typhlosion, which I have a variant of this deck that I would run for that, but nobody runs Typhlosion anymore at our local, so I don't even need that. Hey, this guy's running a Crustle too! Okay, this is gonna get good. Or the new Mega Lopunny. I have not found a way to tech around that yet. But my Crustle deck is probably going to break once rotation happens because it has a lot of cards in it that I think are going to be phased out. In fact, this next rotation in April is going to be kind of killer because some big staples are going out. Iono, Countercatcher, Earthen Vessel, Charizard, Pidgeot EX, like a lot of staple cards are rotating out. You completely gave up on the ladder. I'm still daily. Oh no! Well, you still have time. I think there's like what, 2 weeks lapse of it. You can still get back to it. All right, how's this guy gonna get his Kangaskhan out of there? What I really need is my future booster energy capsules so that I can take out this Kangaskhan on next turn. I shouldn't have moved the electric energy over. Damn it, now I'm regretting that. The evolutions will never go down. That's true. Those are so freaking popular. Damn it, I shouldn't have moved my electric energy. I should have moved to grass. I don't know why I did that. So now he's gonna have his Crustle up, which means with the Iron Thorns I won't be able to attack it. I have 3 unopened booster bundles sitting next to me. A 151 Shroud of Fable and Black Bolt. I have a Evolving Skies ETB Elite Charizard statue set from 2 holiday seasons ago and about 6 random promo boxes that I just don't know when I'll ever open, if I do. Hell yeah, dude. That's kind of that's the fun about it, is like I'm sitting on a little bit of a dragon's hoard of Pokemon product that I'm saving for a raining day. Okay, cool. We got the Crispin. No real point. I already completed the battle. Oh, okay. If you're already done with the battle pass, that's true. But you still get rank rewards. Okay, we'll put this in the hand. This to attach. And now we're going to knock out his Kangaskhan and really fuck up his day. So that puts me at a 3 prize advantage now. Because that was a mega, so I'm up by 3 prizes. But I've got to get my Crustle up to be able to take out his Crustle. It's going to be a crust battle here. And he's got a luxurious cape. He's using the same Crustle technique. I love it. So it's basically just Crustle with Kangaskhan. That's funny. That's funny, actually. I guess we'll see who the better crust is then. What I need is to draw into a Crustle here. There it is. Let's go. Has so many cards from the Team Rocket and Jungle Explosions. Hell yeah. Gave all my Pokemon cards to my cousin when I went to college and from when I lived in Japan. Okay, let's do this. We're going to put the medical energy here. I know that's crazy, but I want to get a first attack off on his Crustle. Ghosty found all hers over break, and when we stayed at her parents' house, it was pretty neat. That's awesome. I cannot wait to see some of those. Who's the upper crust? It is somebody in the ladder. I'm playing ranked mode right now, so it's somebody in ranked is running a Crustle. Which is funny, because I rarely ever go up against another Crustle. Well, we'll see. We'll see, Fire King. As long as he doesn't heal off too much damage, then we'll be okay. I don't know what he has his deck spec like. I have mine built with like 8 different ways to heal damage. Fortunately, I still can't do enough to get the knockout. So let me Pal Pad. I can play that. And let's get the Crispins back, because I'll probably need energy again at some point. Let's see. I guess I'll just put this one on him. I'm 10 damage short. If only I had poison. Team Rocket, what? Yeah, he has Team Rocket's factory and petrol. Oh, there's a Bouffalante. I'm pretty sure he had that there to prevent knockouts on the Kangaskhan. So I'm going to actually heal with the picnic basket because I can still get a knockout here. Hey, Haley, how you doing? Long time no see. How you been? All right, we got another Crustle up. Let's do it. And because he was wearing that luxurious cape, I'm taking 2 prizes. I think I have this match in the bag here because there's no way he's going to be able to catch up. He can probably take out my Crustle here, so he'll take 2 prizes. But other than that, I think I've got it made here. Flip-a-tails, 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 flip-a-tails. Let's fucking go! Oh wait, that still did damage? Oh. Wah, wah. Bad math. Okay, well, this changes things. Now I need energy. Ooh, And there we go. You know, what I shouldn't have done was put... When I played the PAL pad, I shouldn't have gotten both Crispins out because I only had enough energy to run one Crispin. Knackley has been caught by the Fire King. Hell yeah. I like Knackley. I actually really like the Knackle stack because it looks like a like a Minecraft character. I know you missed the Salt Baby. And then in the game, the what does he evolve to? The Garganackle. He was actually really good for me in the game. He kind of carried me through most of it. Flippin' tails. Tough luck, bud. Watch this, watch this. This is gonna be crazy. Ah, still no energy. Damn. Alright, well, I'm gonna heal off 150 damage. And then, what can I do to get energy? I'm gonna Super Rod, and I'll get another luxurious cape. Can't we trade? If so, I'll trade it to you. I think you can trade it, but I don't know if you can trade directly to somebody. I think it's the, like the... I forget what it's called, like the random trades or whatever. Alright, I need one more freaking energy to finish this dude. Oh, and he's got the trolley. Okay, well this might work out for me. Because now he's got weaker enemies on the bench. Take 60 less. I can... Oh, damn, he's got the bravery charm. I need to add a tool scrapper to this deck. That would be handy. Just to kind of like fix the math a little bit. Only Wonder Trade. There we go. That's what I was talking about. Oh, watch this. Team Rocket's Watchtower. Booyah. Okay, nice. I still don't have the energy, though. So... the Team Rocket's Watchtower is going to make both of his colorless Pokemon have no abilities. And I'm going to boss in the other one and maybe save me an attack here. I gotta say, this guy's kind of clawing back from defeat here. I'm impressed. He scooped it with a penny. That's funny. Oh man, I gotta give this dude some credit. He's definitely putting in the work. Oh, there we go. Now they got some heads. All right, here we go. Now we can win this. So we're gonna retreat to this one. We're gonna boss's order, bring that guy in, attach an energy, and this is GG. Got him. Yeah, that Team Rocket's Watchtower actually worked really well for me. Nothing makes me happy like being Grady with Lucario. Hell yeah. Like beating Guardy with Lucario. Okay. How you doing, Treehouse? All right. Anybody want to get in on the battle queue? Exclamation battle in the chat, and you will be added to the battle queue. We'll do maybe one or two more battles and then do some pack rips. Let's go, new ladder rank. I'm Eternatus, so I'm 1 away from Master Ball. Oh, I didn't pick up these rewards. Let's see, what do we get here? Ooh, a low punny coin. The Frillish. IR. Here for the fat rips, hell yeah. Greedy Eater, that was my nickname in high school. Hilda. I would love to have this card in real life, but it's so expensive. Who dat messaging in the disco? Excuse me. Ooh, somebody joined. Hello. Let's see, do I have any other rewards that I missed? Alright, Fire King, I got you in the battle queue. Let's get you in. You're up next. And I'll use a different deck this time. What should I use? This is one that I'm working on building in real life. And I was missing some cards from it that I had on order. And they should have arrived by today. And I messaged the seller. And they just refunded my order. So like waiting like a month and a half, and then they just like refunded me because they weren't going to send it. So that was a bummer. But I'm missing 2 Dwebbles and 4 Bug Catcher sets that I had ordered. So I had to place a new order today. They won't be here in time for our next Poke Night, but whatever. Jinx rematch. Hey, let's go. Alright, where you at, Fire King? I don't see you online yet. I'm actually kind of excited for the new Ascended Heroes set to come out. It's supposed to be kind of like Prismatic Evolution in that it's a lot of like reprints from other ones, like different variations of them. They're adding some new IRs, but it's a special set, so you're not going to be able to find things like booster boxes or things like that. You can only get them from like I guess they'll do like binder packs or things like that. They'll do booster bundles and ETBs, but not like you won't be able to buy single packs or like sleeved packs or anything like that. Always take out the Badoo. That is the strategy. I think I need to add a Badoo to this one. I really want to make this Venusaur deck work. And especially with how many people are running darkness decks in the meta right now, having a grass deck is not a bad idea because you'll be able to hit for advantage with it, or sorry, weakness. Okay, looking good. Please do not kill my Dweeble. I call him Dweeble even though it's spelt Dwebble. I think Dweeble sounds better. It makes him sound like a little nerdier. Oh yeah, he's like a little tiny dweeb. That's a pretty Drowsy. I remember that card had like a weird like pump and dump too. Like it skyrocketed in price for a while and then just came crashing back down. But every time they do that, they never crash down to what the prices were before. So it always gets just a little bit higher every time. I think it just makes you happier, and that's worth it. David Dweck wanna dwink a wawa? Okay, so this Jinx can be very, very nasty. I know I've played against you with this deck before. So we will evolve. We will evolve. We will evolve again. I wish I had a Bulbasaur. I do not have a Bulbasaur, so I have to Iono, which may actually help him out a little bit. I want to get my kid another of the Evolution Premium box sets to display in her room, but they've got so expensive. She opened the first one she got. Her birthday is next Tuesday. It's all about getting those Pokemon Center drops. That's when you can get it at retail. That's the only time it's like really, really worth it. Take a boss, nest ball. Actually, no. We'll do a bug catcher set. And then Force of Vitality. Attach an energy here. We will bug catcher. Getting another Crustle. Okay. Oops, all Crustals. But that may help me out against the Jinx. Getting those PC drops and having a best homie to tell you when those PC drops are happening. You just got the best I don't know. Oh shit. Am I in trouble here? That box set is from 2022. I couldn't do that if I wanted to. Oh, damn. Oh yeah, the Dragonite ETBs. We got that drop. Honestly, I just followed the Twitter, and they post pretty accurately whenever drops happen. And that's, I just jump. I have the notifications turned on. I jump on it as soon as I can, and that usually works pretty well. So unfortunately, I don't think that my Crustle can prevent this Jinx's attack because an effect of an attack still hits through. Crustle only prevents damage, so I think there's still a knockout here. That was the reason. Oh yeah, I just read that. Yeah, I think there's still a knockout here. And I don't think I have a Mist Energy in this deck. Maybe I need to add a Mist Energy. Especially when going up against, like, Alakazam. Okay. Well, shoot, I am in trouble now. Let's see, let's get some energy. Pheasantipity. Come on, Lily, get me something good. Okay, I can work with this. We'll Teal Dance. Let's Bug Catcher. Oh, thank God. Got the Mega Venusaur up. Let's Earthen Vessel to get some more energy. And we'll attach. Okay. Oh, you run the hammer. Okay, cool. So that does... I gotta say, man, this is a pretty decent deck that you've got here. Oh, damn it. Oh, no. You're about to take 3 prizes here. If you wouldn't mind, can you send me this deck list? I would love to try out this deck at locals. I feel like it would do really well. Only if you don't mind sharing it. Oh, we got a Ducklet in the house. Unfortunately, though, a lot of this deck is going to rotate out. So you're going to lose Baxcalibur, you're going to lose Jinx, and you're going to lose the Drowsy all to rotation. Oof, oof, oof. Okay, well, that ain't good. What is my play here now? Yeah. Oh, you don't have Discord. You can send it as a whisper in Twitch. Okay, well, at least get a knockout here. But you're just gonna come right back with another one on the Ogre Pawn. Damn. This is tough. This is a tough spot here. Because if you've got that Drowsy in hand, you've got the knockout here. But the Hypno, I mean. GG. GG's, dude. Well done. Well done. All right. Let's do some pack of rips. What do you say, gang? Let's do it. Let's rip these packs. I have some stuff from Sunday left over to rip. Let me get my playmat out, and let's get this set up. Didn't realize Archie was sitting down there. Yeah, dude, that deck is pretty good. Those one-hit KOs is freaking awesome, especially because it's a guaranteed KO. Like, it's not doing damage; it's just an instant knockout. Like, that is kind of OP. Oh, so our friend has a Blastoise deck that uses that same Baxcalibur, and he also runs it with the Qianpao. And I don't know if the Blastoise rotates too, but his whole deck is going to rotate out, so he won't be able to use it in competitions if he wanted to. All right. Put the camera in place here. I feel like my mat always looks crooked for some reason. Okay, so this is what I have from last Sunday. I got a Phantasmal Flames and a prize pack for participating in the tournament. You send it twice, the second one is the fullest. Okay, cool, thank you. I had a Paradox Rift pack just sitting around, so I'm going to open that too, as well as 3 that I won for placing second place. So we're going to open these. What should we do first? Should we do Phantasmal? Should we do the Paradox or the prize pack? I'll let whoever says it first, calls it first in chat, I will honor the results of that. Somebody shout it out. What are we doing? Phantasmal. Okay, Phantasmal first. And end with Paradox. Oh, okay. Brain cell bros. I need to replace the blade on this Exacto. It's getting a little dull. Alright, let's get some hype in the chat. Do we get a first pack magic here? Sometimes we've gotten lucky. You guys have manifested some luck for a first pack. Here we go. Starting off with the energy. Sableye. I like Sableye. I run this one in my Mega Gengar deck. Second pack Charizard. Oh, God. Can you imagine? Charcadet. Yamper. Snubble. Oh, I haven't seen this Snubble before. This is cute. I remember when Snubble first debuted in the Pokemon movie, there was like a short that they ran before it. It was like Pikachu's Vacation or something. And that's where they introduced a lot of the Gen 2 Pokemon. So like Snubble, Marill was in there. And I remember they called it Pikablue. And what else did they have? Did they have Elekid or was that later? Grimsley's Move. Glysaur. Mamoswine. Ooh, Reverse Hollow Absol. The Reverse Hollow Piplup. Look at this guy. He's a cutie. Why aren't these cards stacking? And a Zacian. Or is it Zacian? Zacian. Zacian. Limit Break, like Final Fantasy. If your opponent has 3 or fewer prize cards remaining, this attack does 90 more damage. So that's not bad. You could do 140, but for a 2 energy cost, that's a little expensive. Oh! Check this out. It finally came in the mail. My RIP Buddy. It's a little dispenser. So I can hold my top loaders and then my sleeves. So, whoop, just pull a sleeve out. You're thinking of making a Mamoswine one? Oh, okay. I usually say Zacian. Oh, I haven't heard that pronunciation before. Zacian. BRB, okay. And I sleeve all of my hollows and reverse hollows. Even if they're not valuable, I still do it. Because that's cool. Taking care of your cards is cool. Alright, pack number 2. Phantasmal Flames. Second pack magic. So we did call second pack magic, right, Treehouse? You did call second pack magic. Let's see. Sandile. Swinub. We've got a Lotad. I like the Lotad and the Lombre. They're cute. Boltund. Electric dog. Bronzog. I haven't seen this Bronzog yet. This is cool. Darmanitan. I like the design of Darmanitan. He's just such a cool, like, wacky little guy. Paldean Tauros. So I built a deck in TCG Live off of the Paldean Tauros because of this attack. This attack does 40 damage for each of your Pokemon that has Tauros in its name that has any damage counters on it. It's kind of a fun, wacky deck. I'm actually really enjoying building and playing with off-meta decks because you can run the metas and like do pretty well with them, but I don't know. I feel like that's not as fun as hitting people with something they didn't expect. Reverse Hollow Murkrow. Wondrous Patch. Add a basic energy card from your discard pile to one of your benched Pokemon. I love the Reverse Hollow item cards. In all of my battle techs, I usually try to run Reverse Hollows. For all my item and trainer and supporters. Flygon. I have a lot of these Flygons. I feel like I've pulled a lot of them. I even got the Flygon in my build and battle at the pre-release. So it's the exact same card except it has the stamp. The Phantasmal Flame stamp. Oh, I love having this little dispenser here. It's a lot easier than just reaching around all over myself and trying to find the right sleeves. Alrighty, pack number 3. No hits yet. So we didn't have that second pack magic. Maybe we got a third pack magic. We were just off by 1. Here's the Absol again. I do love the look of the Absols. The Mega Absol's kind of nasty. It's one of the meta decks right now. It does an attack very similar to the to that Jinx in that if your opponent has exactly 6 damage counters on it, then they are instantly knocked out. So they'll run that with the Monkey Dories. But I actually think that Jinx is probably more consistent. Snubble. Apom. Oh, look at this Linoon. This is cool. Excited Dash. Once on your turn, if this Pokemon is on your bench, and if you have any Mega Evolution Pokemon EXs in play, you may use this ability. Switch this Pokemon with your active Pokemon. And he can do 70 damage. I mean, I guess that's okay. What really would have made this useful is if he had a free retreat cost. Then you can justify that, because then you could put him in a deck like the Mega Kangaskhan or the Lopunny, and where you can just kind of swap them back and forth. And the Lopunny has an attack that if it moves to the active spot during that turn, it adds like 160 damage to its attack. So that would be great for it. But for this, I don't really see a lot of utility in this, because he's only got 100 HP. He's a stage 1, and while 70 damage is you know, nothing to slouch at, it's not really worth building him for. Especially once he's in there, he can't really take tank a hit, because he doesn't have the free retreat. So I don't know. I don't really see a Linoon being useful. Alcremie? Ooh, we got the reverse holo Grimsley's move. This is kind of a cool card. I haven't seen any decks like utilizing yet. I'm interested to see how that shakes out after rotation, but look at the top 7 cards in your deck and put a darkness Pokemon you find there onto your bench. Shuffle the other cards and put them into the bottom of your deck. You can't use this card during your first turn. So at first glance, it doesn't seem very useful, except if you're running stage 1 or stage 2 Pokemon that are darkness types, you can put them straight to your bench without having to evolve them. So that could be kind of useful. Especially for like a Mega Gengar. You know, you can just get that Mega Gengar down right away. Oh, here we go. Third pack magic. We got the illustrated rare Niamble. Ooh, look at that. It's so green. Flail around. Flip 3 coins. This attack does 10 damage for each heads. That's pretty. I like all the grass and leaves and greenery on it. And a Genesect. I have seen some decks that are utilizing this. Bugs Cannon. This attack does 20 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon for each grass energy attached to this Pokemon. So maybe I should pair this into my Venusaur deck, because it's only a 1 energy cost. But with the Mega Venusaur, I can move energies from all of my bench Pokemon to this guy to be able to potentially attack pretty high, especially paired with the Meganium, which for every 1 leaf energy card attached, it counts as 2. So let's say he had 4 on there. That would be 8 energies times 2 is 1. I guess that's just 160. That's not that much damage. You'd have to put a lot of energy on him. Okay, maybe not that useful. Unless you had a lot of energies in play. Ooh, a mean foo in the chat. Exclamation Pokecatch to try to catch that mean foo. Have any of you guys been doing the battle in the community game? It's actually kind of cool. I wish there was more animation to it, but it is kind of fun. All right, Nimble. First hit of the night. Do we get any more hits? What do you think, gang? What do you think? Or did we just spend all of our luck on that? Our luck ran out. Does my camera look a little desaturated, or is that just me? I feel like the colors are a little dull. BRB, doggy dinner time. Hell yeah, go feed them dogs. The mean foo has escaped. Bad luck. All right, here we go. Pack number 4. Starting with the fire energy. We got the Bronzor again. Mimikyu. Oh, I'm so disappointed that the Mimikyu is the older Mimikyu, the one that has the ability that he can't be damaged by EX Pokemon. He's rotating out too. So my Alakazam deck will no longer be valid. I have to take it to locals before it rotates out. Try it out. Trapinch. Sandile. Eternatus. I do not like the design of Eternatus. Again, this is like during that era of Pokemon where like they're just doing shapes and abstract art. Like it just looks weird. Like what am I looking at here? Just a bunch of lines. Battle Cage. Super useful card. I actually run this in a couple of decks. Prevent all damage counters from being placed on bench Pokemon, both yours and your opponent's, by effects of attacks and abilities from your Pokemon. Damage from attacks is still taken. So, what does that mean? That means that a Dragapult can no longer place damage counters on your bench. It also prevents the Monkey Dory from sending damage across to your bench, and the Dusclops, Duskull, and Dusknoir from being able to pop themselves and hit your bench. They can still hit your active, but not your bench. Gotta go. If you win any tournaments, you better split the winnings with me. Hell yeah, dude. Have a good night, bud. Bramblegast. Prison Panic. Once during your turn, when you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon, you may use this ability. Make your opponent's active Pokemon confused. Ooh, interesting. Reshiram, Reverse Hollow. Oh, and then we got the Reverse Hollow Bramblin. And, oh my god, guys, we have another hit. We have another hit, gang. You ready for it? We got a Mega Heracross EX. Juggernaut Horn. If this Pokemon has damage, was damaged by an attack during your opponent's last turn, this attack does that much more damage. Oh, that's kind of interesting. Mountain Ramming. Discard the top 2 cards from your opponent's deck and 170 damage. Not a whole lot of damage unless he gets hit by a big attack, but he only has 280 HP, which means he'll probably only be able to get 1 attack off. But if you do pair him with a Meganium, it's only a 1 energy cost for his first attack and a 2 energy cost for his second one, which is okay. But as a Mega Pokemon, that's a 3 prize liability you're putting on your board. So maybe that's not the best guy to have in there, especially if somebody's running a fire deck. They could probably one-shot you pretty easily. And giving up 3 prizes is just wacky. That's actually why I really Mega Lucario. Why I really enjoy playing single prize decks, because I have to make my opponents work for it. If they want to take all prize cards, they're going to have to knock out 6 Pokemon. And when they're running those mega evolutions, getting a knockout on a mega is a really quick way to turn the tables. I mean, taking 3 prize cards is freaking awesome. Also, on a related note, we recently bought a bidet, and it's a game changer. Couldn't recommend it enough. Dude, I have been on the bidet bandwagon for a couple of years now. We have 2 of them in our house. Each bathroom has a bidet. They are fantastic. And after using it for a while, you don't know how you ever got clean before. And I'm sorry if this is TMI, but the way that we wipe our asses is barbaric. We just take some dry ass freaking paper and just smear it. And that's how we get clean. Like, come on. Having the bidet makes such a big difference. If only just to moisten things up a little bit to make it easier to clean. Yeah. Today's stream brought to you by Tushy, the bidet company. Use promo code Spectre to get 10% off. Just kidding, don't do that. Unless they're paying me for it. But no, I swear by bidets. They are amazing. It's like a breath mint for your butthole. Dude, if it sprayed like scented water, like perfumed water, that would be even better. Ours can do warm water, but I'd have to like run a line through a cabinet in order to plug it in and through a wall in order to plug it into the hot water line. So we just use the regular water. All right. Prize pack. Series 7. This is the latest one. Although the new one should be coming out soon. Oh, they have come out with a new Play Pokemon app called Play Pokemon Access, which is really cool. What it does is you log in with your Play Pokemon account. It tracks your league points that you've been scoring at tournaments and locals and stuff like that. And then you can set your favorite stores, and it'll tell you upcoming events and like do a calendar, and then you can earn like gym badges and stuff in the app. But it also has like direct links to very useful like the rule books, the cards that are rotating out. You can actually look up cards in the app. But I was looking through some of the stuff, and they have alternate play types. So there are actually like Pokemon sanctioned alternate like game types. Some of them are like you've heard of, like Gym Leader Challenge, things like that, right? But there's one that I saw that was kind of intriguing. Well, 2 actually. There was like the team battle, so it's for 4 players, and you like fight like that. But another one was for up to 4, from 1 to 5 players, I think, and it's a raid battle, and it's competitive. Not competitive, cooperative. So you and 4 other people can participate in the raid by using your decks. And I kind of want to try that out and see how it works. Because that would be cool. So you're not battling against each other. You're working with each other to try to take down a mutual raid boss. We just did the cold water one because we didn't want to deal with the fuss. And honestly, it's not bad. Yeah, it's not bad at all. So for those that don't know, the prize pack series, these are packs that special packs. They're like smaller packs. I think they only have 6 cards in them. You can only get them at competitions, local competitions, Pokemon Play sanctioned competitions, usually as prizes, or in this case, participation, like consolation prizes. Everybody who participates gets a pack. And they feature reprints of cards that are really useful in the competitive TCG game. And they all have the Play Pokemon stamp on them. The holographic ones actually have a holographic stamp on them, which actually adds to the value of the card. But they're super, super cool. You aren't supposed to be able to buy these packs, even though you can buy them secondhand on like marketplaces. If you walk into a store, a card shop, and they're selling prize packs over the counter, you're supposed to report them, and they'll have their Pokemon license taken away, because you should only be able to get these as participation prizes. Tatsugiri, very handy Pokemon card. The Attract Customers ability. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon is in the active spot, you may look at the top 6 cards in your deck, reveal a supporter card you find there, and put it into your hand. Sorry, doing all this talking is like aggravating my cough. I might have to cut the stream here in a little bit. Carmine! I just finished playing this part of the DLC, the first part of the DLC, where you go to their academy and you meet Carmine and her little brother. Hey, the reverse hollow Tyranitar. Very cool. Is it reverse hollow? I can't tell. No, it's not. I can never tell with these damn darkness Pokemon cards. They're the least holographic of the holographic types. Ooh, we got the Cosmo Cracked Ice Foil Leaf Energy. Very cool. And it's got the holographic Play Pokemon stamp. That is cool. I'm gonna have to add that to my Venusaur deck. I love running Cosmo Foil Hollow Energy cards, but this one is not only Cosmo, but it's the Cracked Ice pattern too. Which is technically a reverse hollow. So it's like a reverse Cosmo Hollow. And lastly, oh, we got a hit. Let's go. Terrapagos EX. So this Terrapagos is actually kind of cool. It's got a really great attack called Crown Opal. During your opponent's next turn, prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from basic non-colorless Pokemon. So if you're going up against somebody who's using like basic EX Pokemon, like they're very reliant on that, having him in there, he will take no damage from it. But his other attack for 2 energies, if you go second, you can't use this attack during your first turn. This attack does 30 damage for each of your benched Pokemon in place. So pairing this up with the stadium card like Area 0 Underdepths that allows you to expand your bench from 5 to 8 if you have a Terra Pokemon in play, i.e. Terrapagos, you can do up to 280 damage with a full bench. It's kind of like a Lily's Clefairy, only a little bit better because he's got higher HP and yeah. Isn't that cool? Very cool card. And he's got the stamp on it. All right, not bad hits tonight. So out of all these packs, we've actually got a couple of cool cards. Yeah, put this guy in a sleeve here. Sleeve that energy. All right, next up we have the Paradox Rift. It's a little smashed up in here. I got it for Christmas. It was in the Christmas stocking. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. All right, here we go. We've got Water Energy. We've got Zubat. So I believe all of the cards that were introduced in this set are going to be rotating because they have the letter G on them. Natu. Purloin. Mingfu. Technical Machine De-Evolution. So this and the TM Evolution are going to be rotating out, and that's going to be kind of painful. I'm very curious to see how the new metas shake out. Explode. Mela. It's Mela. I actually just at the store, at our local store, I bought a full art Mela. Let me see if I have it here. See that in there? I'm building a binder that's it's Paldean people. So it's going to be all of the people from the Pokemon Scarlet Violet games, but I'm going to specifically do it in the illustrated rares, not the SIRs because those are too damn expensive, but the illustrated rares. I'm trying to collect those for a binder. Have you been buying a lot of singles? No, I actually don't I don't buy many singles. These singles I got just because I won them as prizes, but most of the singles that if I ever buy singles, they're usually the sleeved ones, because you never know buying singles online. But yeah, typically it's it's like the box sets where I get most of my packs, whether they're like the the special box sets or the tins or things like that. Are you talking about single like cards or single packs? I do this thing whenever I go play at League. Oh, single cards. Okay. When I go play at Leagues on Sundays, I don't go every Sunday, but sometimes when I do, that Saturday night, I'll look through their TCG player page and see what they've added on there. And if there's something I like, they have an option where you can just like fill out a cart and hit buy, but pay at the store. So they don't charge you shipping. And then when I go in for my tournament, I'll be like, oh yeah, I had an order to pick up. And then I'll pay for it right there. It's kind of cool. But that's where I got some of these singles was through that. They don't have a huge selection, but what they do have sometimes is kind of cool. I'm usually quick to pounce on any Mewtwo's that I find. Speaking of which, I finally got a hold of this one. The Pokemon Go Mewtwo, the one that I really wanted. I fucking love this card. I got it near mint. They had it at the store, and I had to scoop it up. So he's going to go into my Mewtwo collection. But isn't that such a cool art? He's just like descending down into like Times Square. Fucking cool. Reverse Hollow Toad Scroll. I'm lucky that I have multiple shops near me that sell singles from their own site and provide local pickups. See, that's awesome. Yeah, I love that place to do that. I'm hoping that our new store that opens up in town is going to have something similar too. Steelix. Steelix is so cool. I love Onyx and I love Steelix, but damn are they like the most useless Pokemon in the games. They are so like overrated. Like they look giant and menacing and strong, but they're just not very good Pokemon. And like the cards are never good. Earthquake. This attack does 30 damage to each of your benched Pokemon. So like, yeah, I'll do for 1 energy, you'll do 130 damage to your opponent and then 30 to all of your benched Pokemon. And then heavy impact for 5 energies. Are you kidding me? 5 energies to only do 180 damage. And he only has 180 HP, so he's not very strong. Steelix is not a good card. Oh, let's go! Speaking of Paldean people, we got the Larry. Larry in the house. Yeah. Ghost, did you see the Larry? So what do you know about the new store opening up? Is it going to have an actual play space, or just it's going to have both? And in fact, it's opening up in an old Joann's Fabric that closed down. So it's a pretty decent sized space. And I've looked up their website because it's a chain, but it's like a local chain. So they have some up north state. They probably have about 5 other stores throughout the state. And not only is it a shop, but like they have, display walls all along the 4 walls of the store. And then in the middle of the store, it's all just tables. But they do events every day. So I looked up one of their events in a town that's smaller than ours. And they do Pokemon every day. They do, Magic every day. So like, they'll do concurrent tournaments. So, or they'll just do casual days and then they do like their cups or whatever. And then they also have like a big board game selection too. So people go there and play board games and D&D and stuff. So it seems really cool. But what I liked about it is it looked very like clean and nice and like modern on the images. So hopefully they bring that same design aesthetic to our store and we have like a really nice store to play at, where the light bulbs aren't, going out, or there's like old gross carpet and, I would love if you could like get a beer there. That would be cool, but that's probably not going to happen. because I think that would be so cool just to be like able to hang out, play some Pokemon cards, and have a beer. That's why I started Pokemon nights, just so everybody could just hang out and have a beer and have some food, and you know. Okay, I kind of want to do another pack because it's only 8:30. I'm doing okay with my cough. Nice. I noticed this past year a bunch of card sellers open up that were just trying to cash in on the crate. Dude, that's so true. And like, they'll open up in like a storage unit, and that's technically their brick and mortar, right? But they're having just crazy inflated prices. I don't know what the store's going to have in terms of prices or whatnot, but you know, we'll see. Even if it's just singles, that might be okay. But I'm just looking at more places to play. Yeah, but I don't know if this is happening in Canada, but here in the States, Pokemon is starting to cool off a little bit. We had hit our peak and we're coming down. You'll actually be able to go into stores and find merchandise that isn't instantly gobbled up. And because of that, I think scalpers are also seeing that a lot of the stuff that they've invested in isn't really doing well. Because Pokemon announced that they were going to be reprinting Prismatic Evolutions, Surging Sparks, a lot of those big like scalper sets, the demand has been going down for them. In fact, there's not doorbusters at GameStop anymore. So the Charizard UPCs, these ones, I got this one on Pokemon Center at MSRP price, but they released them at GameStop and GameStop was charging like $40 over MSRP for them. So GameStop's prices started going up, but what they found is that those were just sitting on the shelves. Nobody was buying them. And at that higher price, there's no incentive for scalpers to get them because their profit margins just become razor thin at that point. And so those, you know, premium collections were just sitting there. No one's buying them. So that's going to force GameStop to lower their prices, and that's when people will start buying them. But also in the news, Pokemon announced that they purchased like a massive campus that they're going to turn into like the largest print campus in North America, and they're hoping to have that running by the end of the year. So they're going to be upping their print capacity significantly, which should also help alleviate some of that scalping issues that have been happening. And, you know, when you see people trying to flip sets and stuff, you know, the scalpers, it's always the same kind of products, and they're ones that they just bought up because they thought they were going to be, you know, they don't know what it is, right? So they're just going to buy up everything they can and hope that that's a hot set that people are demanding. But when they find out that they're not, like the latest one, Phantasmal Flames, you see scalpers on Facebook Marketplace trying to like get rid of their inventory. They're like trying to offload 20 ETBs of Phantasmal Flames, and it's like, buddy, no one's going to buy that. Nobody wants to buy that, especially at those prices. So these guys are, you know, screw them. They're gonna have to either sell at a loss or not at all, because you can potentially go into Target or Walmart and get an ETB too, and it's going to be way cheaper than buying it from these guys. So there's no reason to buy from the scalpers. So, but scalpers have also started moving over to other card games. Like right now, they're moving over to One Piece. That's the new thing. And, you know, sorry for all the One Piece collectors, but they're going to feel the heat here now a little bit. But that's the thing about these scalpers, these investor bros, is they have no knowledge of the game or the cards. They're just buying it because somebody told them that that's a good investment opportunity. But if you can't sell it, then you're screwed. I just checked at my local shop to see if the prices have adjusted, and the cheapest ETBs are still $100, so not quite there yet. Okay, not at your LCS, but you gotta try to find retail. So that's going to be where you'll have success. Or Pokemon Center drops online or something like that, that won't be gobbled up as quick. In fact, Pokemon Center has gotten a lot better at their drops. The last couple of big drops, like the Mega, not Mega, Ascended Heroes, those were online for like 6 or 7 hours before they sold out. So there's enough availability. They've made a dent in a lot of the bots that have been auto buying things. The thing is, in Canada, the big box stores tend not to carry that stuff. Oh yeah, that's right, because people, ow, don't bite me. Ow, you just bit my hand. Yeah, they do that thing where they just like renting shelf space, right? Let me see. Okay, let me find something to open here. I have a tin. Let's do this. And because I'd been buying up a lot of sealed product, I was trying to get rid of some of it because I was, overstocking. And so the last Poke night that we had at my house of the year, I put up a display. I was like, all right, guys, if anybody wants to buy any sealed product, I have it all here. But I was selling it at MSRP price. So I'm not making a profit off of it, but I'm basically just hooking up my friends. Like, hey, if you wanted to get your hands on something, you can get it here. It's ethical scalping. All right, this is what is this one? These technically have names. The tins have names, but I don't know what it is. Pikachu coin, as if they didn't make enough of these already. I actually prefer the smaller coins. They're easier to flip. I don't think it counts as scalping if you sell to your friends. Yeah, exactly. Or like I help them get stuff. Like there's been a couple times where like I got 2 ETBs on Pokemon Center and I sold one of them to Ghost or our friend Anthony or something because they weren't able to get anything. So I'm like, okay, well, I just need one, and so I'll do that. Oh shit! Evolving Skies. Let's fucking go. Okay, I need a price check. What is a pack of Evolving Skies going for right now? I think it's like upwards of $30. This is the set that has the Moonbryon and a Darkness Ablaze. Oh, so Sword and Shield packs. Interesting in this tin. So when it comes to Sword and Shield packs, none of these cards are usable in the close to $35. Hell yeah, let's fucking go. What is Darkness Ablaze? Probably like, I don't know, $9. None of these cards are useful in the TCG. They're not legal anymore unless they've been reprinted. So like some of their supporters or item cards. So what we're looking for here is we're looking for basically hits, cool cards. $8 to $9. I called it. Man, what a big difference. Evolving Skies to Darkness Ablaze. I think Evolving Skies was the last set of Sword and Shield. No, that was Crown Zenith. Never mind. All right. Darkness Ablaze. Is it 3 to the front or 4 to the front? It's 4. Okay, 4 to the front. All right, Grass Energy. So, I was actually talking with people on TikTok in the comment section about someone was showing their battle deck, right? The video was somebody showing their battle deck, and someone in the chat was like, "Oh, I hate that when they use cards that have the yellow borders on them, because it ruins the uniformity look of the deck." But somebody made a really good point saying that they run specific cards that are older versions of the cards, which are still legal as long as they've been reprinted, but with the yellow borders, because when they first get the opportunity to search their deck, it helps them count those cards easier. So they're doing like a prize check, trying to check what their prizes are. And And I actually do that too. Not deliberately trying to check, but like the switches that I run, the switch cards, I run the old versions of the switch because I'm looking for it specifically when I'm doing like an Arvin, so it jumps out to me because it has the yellow border. The same goes for like the gold foil full art cards, like item cards. Some people use those ones because they can find them faster, and that makes sense. So it's not just about like the aesthetic, it's about like the utility of separating your colors like that. I mean, you could even do that with energies, like just run older energy cards so that you can count your energies, things like that. Powerful energy. As long as this card is attached to a Pokemon, it provides colorless energy. The attacks of the colorless Pokemon this card is attached to do 20 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. Yeah, that's not bad. An extra 20 damage, that can add up. Carnivine. Little carnivorous plant Pokemon. Bug catcher Pokemon is what it's called. Actually, I'm going to set these aside because they're Sword and Shield. I should build a separate pile here. One thing that the Scarlet Violet era introduced that I think is better than the Sword and Shield is you get 2 guaranteed reverse hollows and then 1 holo rare or like a SIR or IR. So you get more like cool cards, I guess, per pack than you did in the older ones. Squovet! Switch hands so I can do this easier. Ooh, Diglett! It's cool, Diglett. He's in front of like a Diglett statue. That's cool. Tauros. Oh, I have successfully completed my Gen 1 binder. Now, so I have at least 1 or 2 of every Gen 1 Pokemon in a binder, sometimes 3, and I am now just like looking for like holos or reverse holos to replace some of them that are just like regular cards. But I will find them organically over time. Pansage. Lairon. And I freaking love the reverse holos of the Sword and Shield arrow because they had this like repeated design on them. So much cooler than what is currently like the Phantasmal Flames. So it's just like a flat reflective holo. And honestly, I don't like the look of that as much. It looks, to me, it looks like it's, you know, you see those like counterfeit cards that are just all gold cards and it's just flat. There's no texture or anything on it, no pattern. That's what it reminds me of. It's like a counterfeit card. Ooh, camera going crazy there. Nice. I'd love them to print a usable Aggron one day. That would be cool, man. I have not seen one that was useful. And the Golurk. So again, only 1 holo card in this entire pack, whereas Scarlet Violets, you're guaranteed to get 3 holo cards at least. All right, here we go. Evolving Skies. I've probably opened maybe only 4 Evolving Skies packs in all of my days, or since I've started collecting again, and I've not pulled anything, not a single hit. Like, yeah, maybe like a reverse holo, but no like IRs or anything like that. Here we go. $35 pack of Evolving Skies. What do we get? There's a reason that this set is nicknamed Evolving Cries, because I guess the pull rates are really, really bad on it. Here we go. Braviary. There were a lot of like bird Pokemon in the last couple generations. They're like, we're just gonna do a fuck ton of birds. I think they overdid it a little bit. We've got a Flaffy. Dynamotor. Once on your turn, you may attach an electric energy card from your discard pile to one of your benched Pokemon. Instantly just lost money. I know, right? Just by opening it. The value just went out the window. Yeah, the chance of me pulling a $35 card is so incredibly slim to none. But oh well, that's not why we do it. I'm not trying to resell these packs, right? Gossifleur. And apparently this was an era where you could weigh packs too, and based on their weight, you could tell if you're getting like a big hit in them. We do it for the love of the game and for the love of the art. Pumpkaboo. They reprinted this one in the Halloween sets, the Trick or Trade sets, which I almost had enough to have a master set of the Trick or Trades. I'm off by only, I think, 4 or 5 cards as I was missing. Dino. Chincho. We have a reverse Hollow Hippodon. Very cute. And the last card of the Evolving Skies pack is Ampharos. So again, no big hit with the Evolving Skies, but you know what? We don't always win. Watch, this Hippodon is worth like $80. Oh, I didn't put sleeves on these guys. Okay. Let's do one last pack. Bad taste, you call it, bud. Left side or right side? Oops. I have these little guys in the way. There are random packs in here from all eras, Sword and Shield, Scarlet Violet. Left side or right side of the dispenser? Which are we going with? Still looks so trashy, didn't even sleeve it. I know, right? That Krusty is speaking to me, so the prismatic side. Okay, right side, here we go. Silver Tempest, a Sword and Shield era pack. Silver Tempest. What is the price of one of these packs? Like $7 probably? I don't remember this being a very sought-after set. Okay, we're back. Ghosty, help me make a London Fog. What's a London Fog? Ghost, look what I pulled. I don't know if you heard me talk about it earlier. Earl Grey tea latte. Oh, nice. But I'm putting together a binder that's People of Paldea. So it's going to be all the Paldean peeps. So all the friends, all the enemies, all the gym leaders, all the teachers, all that kind of stuff. But all of just the double rare. So not the SIRs, not the crazy art cards, but just like the middle ones. Yeah, just the IRs. So I don't think any of those IRs are worth more than like $8. So those will be relatively easier to to source. I have most of the teachers, if not all of them, but I don't have all the gym leaders or the team, the grunts, or the team, what are they called? Team Star leaders. I don't have all of them yet, or the gym leaders. I would like at least a husbando page, if not binder. Who had the waifu binder? That was probably Anthony who had the waifu binder. I think he collects waifus. He's had a couple of waifu mats that he's brought to Poke Night. Anorith? Meowstic. Ooh, I've never seen this Pokemon before. Evolves from an Esper. It would be. I mean, his garden is his garden is a waifu collection, and that's true. Yeah, that the garden is literally a waifu. Glalie. Emolga. Chimicho. Bunnery. Drowsy. Have you heard about the girl with the butthole binder? No, what's the butthole binder? Is it just like Pokemon where you can see their buttholes? Spinnerack. And reverse hollow Swablu. And a Verizon. I've seen somebody do like a binder where it looks like all the Pokemon are sleeping. That's kind of cute. Ghost, you were doing one where it was like all the Pokemon are screaming, right? And then I've seen one where like one that looks like all the Pokemon are stoned. There's a Bonsly card where the art shows him on his back and he's showing, oh, I know exactly the card you're talking about. I think I even have that one. It was a concept I joked about, yeah. Well, since you guys are back, I'll let you choose. Left or right? I want to do a screaming one and the flowers one. Oh, nice. Left, okay. So she started buying all the copies she could of it wherever she went. Now she has like hundreds of them, if not thousands. There's somebody who's doing something like that with the Kabuto, where they're buying that fossil era Kabuto, and apparently his goal is to try to buy everyone in existence, and it has led to a skyrocketing of the price of those Kabuto cards. Trying to tank the Kabuto market, right? Obsidian Flames. I've always had good luck with Obsidian Flames. I do like this set. All right, last pack of the night. All right, here we go. Last pack of magic. Do we have it? Do we have it, gang? Numel? Or is it Nummel? Mawile? I don't like the design of this. This is weird with the weird like mouth on the side of its head. I'm not a big fan. Togedemaru. He's cute. He's a cute little guy. Greyavard. Always love a good ghosty dog. Diggersby. It's like a little digging rabbit. Soul Rock. The new Soul Rock and Lunatone cards work really, really well in decks where it gives you draw power and actually a pretty decent single prize attacker too. Houndoom. I love this Houndoom. This got reprinted in the Halloween sets too. In Pokemon Violet, Houndoom was one of the, like my first staple Pokemon. He was my fire type, and I ran him in my group until I got a Arcanine. Then I phased him out, and then now I don't even use Arcanine anymore. What's my fire type that I mostly use? Oh, it's Charizard. Yeah, I have a Charizard now. Same. Dartrix, Reverse Hollow. I do like his final form. What was it called? Looks like a little Robin Hood owl. I forget the name of it. He's got like a little hood and everything. Decidueye, yes, exactly. Daramaka. Look at this guy. He's cute. I like the Daramaka and Darmanitans. And the last card of the night, gang. It's not going to be an IR because it would have popped already, so it's not in the order. But we get Scovillian. Double type. As long as this Pokemon is in play, it is Grass type and Fire type. Curious then. Okay, so it's Grass type and Fire type, but is only weak to Fire. So it's not weak to Water. but has no resistances. That should have been a thing. It should have been like resistant too. So then when you're attacking another Pokemon and it has like weakness to one and resistance to the other, how do you math that? How do you do the math on that? Green chili, I know, right? His attack damage isn't affected by resistance. Oh, never mind. His attack isn't affected by resistance. So, yes, I would think theoretically they would cancel out, but yes, you're right, Bad Taste. His attack ignores resistance. So, only weakness would apply. And the weakness could be either grass or fire, I bet. Yeah, I think that's the only way you can make that work. Alright, gang. Well, that is the end of the stream. Let me recap some of the big hits of the night. So what we've pulled. We'll do the reverses first. So we've got the Cosmo Reverse Hollow Cracked Ice Leaf Energy that came in the Prize Pack Series 7. We've got the Swablu Reverse, Toadschool, Steelix, Lairon, Dartrix, Darumaka, the regular Hollow Scovillian, the Reverse Reshiram, Bramblin, Genesect. We got a Wondrous Patch, Hippowdon, Murkrow, Flygon, Zacian, or Zacian, as some would say, Piplup, Grimsley's Move, and Absol. And the big hits of the night were the Terrapagos stamped EX that I got in the prize pack. We got the Mega Heracross EX. I feel like I have a couple of these guys already that I pulled from Phantasmal. The Larry Illustrator Rare. Look at this guy. Plain ass Larry. And the big hit, I think, of the night is the Illustrator Rare Niimble. Have I pulled this card before? It looks hella familiar. Let me see if I pulled this before. Let me see. I have some cards that I haven't put away yet. Huh. No, I guess I haven't. I don't know why this card just looked super, super familiar. I feel like I've pulled it before. Unless I have it here in this deck. I have like separate stacks of cards where I'm trying to because I scan them before I put them in my binders. No, I guess I don't have it. I could have swore I pulled this Niimble before, but that Niimble Ghost, if you're looking for an addition to your if you do your flower deck, this one's got a lot of, I guess they're like dandelions around him. But yeah, anyway, so very cool, very, very cool night. Some cool hits, some cool cards, some cool battles. But we have come to that point where it is time for us to send out a raid. So let me see who I got online real quick. Got any friends online? Again, sorry gang about my throat and my coughing. I'm still getting over that freaking cough. And when I've been reading these lingering coughs as result from the flu have been lingering for people for weeks. So I feel like I'm going to have this freaking dry cough forever. All right, let's see here. All right, let me get somebody who's playing some Pokemon. I'm so sorry. It's not cool to joke about that. I hope you're getting... I know, right? Like, I'm just... my coughing and my wheezing. Oh, I just read your joke. Okay. The AA battery is playing some Pokemon Trading Card Live, so we're going to send a raid out to him. Everybody say what's up. You don't have to stick around forever, but if you stayed just for the transition of the raid, it's always great to help out another streamer with those numbers in the raid. But again, I hope that you all had fun tonight. I will be back on Thursday for some more Pokemoning, and then Ghost and Nate, I will definitely see you guys this weekend, hopefully, for Poke Night. And yeah, I hope you all have a great night. We'll see you Thursday, 7 p.m. Mountain, 8 p.m. Central for the next Spectre Vision. So long, fuckers. Stay tuned for the raid. Bye.
We have to get Latias. I don't like putting Mew EX in play here, but it's like we have to like whittle down. We have to increase our odds somehow. Spectre Vision, thank you for the raid. Hope the stream was good. Give me 1 second. Okay, our alternative way. Okay, so we can either go. We don't want to use Iron Leaves here. Alternatively, if we whip that Crispin, our alternative way to get there would have been Arvin, get Future Booster Energy Capsule, and then like Ultra Ball for Iron Leaves, and then retreat with Future Booster Energy Capsule. But thankfully, we don't have to resort to that, which is nice. Boop, bop, and then
Look this way, Doctor.
I mean, I think we just retreat with the Metal Energy into this guy. We can go Grass. And
You are the first of your world to be looking at our solar system.
oh, thank you for the shout out, Mods.
Our planet,
Or Archie. Appreciate that. What deck were we using today? You must indeed, yeah, cat. Oh, okay. Man, that kind of sucks, actually. We have to get rid of the Pidgey for sure, which means we retreat.
Fighting the unknown forces and secret terrors science couldn't predict.